Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and this is Mini Motorways. We're having a first look at this brand new game from the creators of Mini Metro that has just launched on Steam in the last 24 hours. I'm gonna jump straight in and we're gonna play this a little bit. I've started playing a little bit and checked how I've gone. I'm gonna play Los Angeles again. Just so you know, you can either play it in light mode, whoa, that's bright, dark mode, or colorblind mode, which has got some more pronounced colors in there. I'm playing it in dark mode because that's better for my eyes. And let's head straight into it. It's a puzzle-like game. If you haven't seen Mini Metro, please have a look. It's a puzzle-type game. Very good. So what you basically do is you need to connect origins and destinations. And that's basically what's happening over here. So we connect them, and what you do is you sometimes get some upgrades and things like that. Let's speed up the game so that it gets a little bit quicker. It's really a relaxing puzzle style game. It gets a little bit interesting towards as it gets busier, but generally it's not too intense. So let's see what's going on. I try and take the same philosophy that I do with all my city builder games and try and make sure that I've got a well-defined road network that tends to work a little bit better than just kind of connecting everything immediately as you get it. Okay, so now let's think about this. I'm pausing the game, so I'm going to think about what I'm going to do with regards to this. So I try to make sure that if we've got main roadways like this, that I don't actually tie in these directly to there. So what you can do is you can turn these little houses. These guys you can't turn. Oops. These guys you can't turn. You have to just deal with them as they are. But you can turn these houses. So I don't like it to put them directly onto my main roadway. So what I'll do is I'll try and do something a little bit different. So I'll create a little section of a road like so and like so. And now we've got a little area that we can do a little suburban layout over here. Plus we've got some well-defined roads, key roads over here. The other thing that's quite interesting, the less, see, this is a bit of a disaster, to be honest. The less four-way junctions you have, the better. So this kind of setup is generally what I try to achieve. You get upgrades like signals and roundabouts and things as you go along. So we'll see how that happens. At the end of Sunday, we should get something. Every week you get that. So let's see what we get at the end of Sunday, and then we'll start seeing what upgrades we can make. So here, now I've got a choice. I can either add an extra bridge plus 20 extra road sections or a roundabout. Both of them come with 20 extra road sections. So I don't need more. Either of them will give me the road sections. A bridge could be useful if we get some extra stuff, but I don't think we're going to need that straight away. A roundabout could be more useful at this stage. So let's grab the roundabout. Now, the question is, can we then squeeze the roundabout in there? Can't be placed over there. So if we're going to do the roundabout, we're going to need to place it a little bit away. So let's trim this out a little. Okay, and let's see about, we really can't, yeah, the roundabout is just not going to work here. So we're not going to use the roundabout in this location. We're just going to continue as we are. Ooh, okay, now things are getting interesting. This one can tie in there, so that's okay. There's another one over here. We need to, it doesn't matter too much if you don't connect these guys, but these guys with the demand, you have to connect them. It's them that fall over eventually if you don't properly connect them. So now the question is, how are we going to go about connecting it? We could connect it up this way, or we could bring it down around here, but this is going to get a little busy. So maybe up here is the right solution for us. Up to, shall we do through there and just connect this up? I think for now that's going to be okay. I might redefine some of these road sections as we go. What you want to try and do is save a lot of, we don't have an extra bridge, so we can't build another bridge. We have to stick with this one. You want to try and save your road tiles as best possible because you end up needing them. So I'll tie that one in over there. Now, what we'll do is I think I'm going to tie this in this way. So we kind of start developing a little bit of a... be honest, I'm going to not do that. I'm going to do this. There we go. That's the better option. Now we can ultimately run this road straight through here, and it's not going to be the end of the world. This is busy. A four-way gets slows traffic down, so I'm almost tempted to do something a little bit different. Okay, what do we want now? We've got a roundabout. We'll get some signals. Signals on a four-way works really, really well, especially when you can't get everybody in the way that you want them in there. Okay, now we've got some extra stuff that we need to have a look at. An interesting component here is I'm tempted to do something like this. So none of these are now four ways. Can we do that and then this? I like that a little bit more. So now if we get some extra places filled over here, that could help us out a little bit. I'm trying to keep our main roads if we do this, that's still going to be a challenge. So let's just do that. Let's do that and let's tie them together. This guy over here, I'm going to run it in there and then we'll tie it in that way. We try and save the roads as best we can. I honestly don't like this. Let's do this. Let's tie that in there. Oh, beautiful. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. This one, let's do this. Tie that through there, run it up there and bring it in that way. Yeah, that's okay. And then what I'll do is I'll make a start over there so we don't necessarily get anything built in there. So we've got that little section of road that we can deal with. We can ultimately connect this one up straight through here. We could connect a little bit in there. So I'll leave those in there for the time being, just so that something doesn't go ahead and spawn in that little section. Now, over here, I'm going to tie this up there, tie it in that way. Okay, hang on. Let's slow things down and have a look at what we're doing. This one I'm going to tie in this way. Let's do this, tie it in there. That's going to be pretty good. That's going to be our main road up in that direction. This one we'll need to tie in this way. I think that's pretty good. What we'll do is we'll tie this over here. Actually, let's do this. Let's do that. I like that as a concept a little bit more. Now, what are we doing with this guy? If we do, yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. We could then still run this guy off into that general direction. Okay, now, interestingly, we can add 30 more tiles or a motorway. A motorway basically goes all over everything and it's pretty useful as your city gets bigger. Now, I don't think we need that just yet, though we are running out of road tiles. So I'm just going to grab the 30 road tiles. So we've got the ability to build better roads. I'm going to go ahead and link these up into these general directions. Yeah, this is getting a little busy for my taste. Is that what I'm trying to do? Can I build? No, I honestly, I can't. Is that useful? I'm wondering if that's useful. Just to kind of limit what we're doing. Okay, I think that's going to be okay for now. I've still not found any spot. I've been pretty good at doing T-junctions, so none of these things are super busy at this point in time. And that helps us to keep the traffic flowing. This one might become busiest at some point in the near future. What I can do here is I can tie that one in, save a few tiles, because I think this is going to be useful. Is that okay? Actually, you know what? Let's do that instead and we'll tie them in separately. I think that's going to be okay. It depends on what happens over here. Okay, Now we're getting a little extreme. Okay, let's do this for the time being. That's okay. I'm okay with this for now. For now, I'm okay with this. I think that's fine. Let's see what that happens. If you're hearing any snoring in the background, that's my dog. A big snorer. Okay, now we're doing pretty well. It's getting to Sunday. We're going to have another upgrade. We've got plenty of road tiles. I think we need an extra bridge because we've got a roundabout and we've got signals. We need an extra bridge because we don't have a bridge. Now we've got plenty of this stuff. So what I'm thinking, if we connect this up here, if we do this, right, we can tie that guy in. And now we've got a good little road network going on for ourselves. We can ultimately run this thing up here when this becomes a bit of a suburb. I'm not opposed to what we're doing over here. It's working really well for the time being. Excellent. Okay, we've got some extra stuff. I'll tie that one in there. This one is getting a little busier, and we'll need to make sure that we deal with that appropriately. So let's tie this one in. We'll bring a few things going on over there. You can get them tied in diagonally over there. That's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and continue that connection. Now, if we do that, I'm kind of tempted to run this up here and we'll tie that in there. We could go around at some point, but we'll have to see how that goes. For the time being, it's okay. Wow, another upgrade. For the time being, we've got a roundabout. I'll grab another bridge because you never know when another bridge is quite useful. We might end up with another thing popping up right in here. It's quite great that when you're talking about a certain city, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. That's pretty good. To be honest, I can do that also. So that's okay. Let's do this and tie those guys in there. Whether I need this connection, I don't necessarily know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll tie all of these guys into this little section. I'm going to close that off and we're going to go ahead and tie. Okay, let's pause the game just for a second. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. There we go. That's pretty good. Now this can become a little bit of a suburb. So a good road definition is really what you're after over here. Now, what are we going to do with all of this green stuff? The mere fact that this guy is linked over there, let's do this. Let's run it in here and we'll tie it up on that side and we'll run this down here. So there we go. That's done. At some point, because these guys, the green ones go to the green one, so we really don't need that connection. I've just decided maybe it's a good idea for us to get that that connection up over there. At some point, we'll probably want to put a bridge connection over here, but we're going to have a look and see how that goes. I'm kind of tempted to do something about all of this. Okay, now we've got a green connection over here. The interesting thing with this is let's tie these guys to that side. Let's do that. Tie this in, tie that in. Now, if we go and do that and tie these guys in over here, that's our first spot for maybe an intersection. So let's get a signal in there because that's our first four-way crossing. Okay, more road tiles. I'm probably in need of a motorway at some point soon. What I'm keen on doing is maybe rejigging some of this. So if we go about doing that and doing this, we can put another signal. Oh, you know what? Let's put a roundabout in there. There we go. Let's do a roundabout in there and see how that goes for us. Yeah, I like what we're doing over here. At least we're using it, so these roundabouts work pretty effectively. That doesn't work too badly, so that's okay. We'll keep an eye on that. Oh, that's working. As long as these things pop up off of my main roads, I'm quite happy. Okay, now, this is a big guy, and it's going to add an extra one at some point. So we'll tie that one in there and probably make room to continue. Now, the question is, do we bring this guy down and tie it in over here? And then what we could do is we could run that up that way. I believe cars can in fact run through there, and for the time being that's going to be just fine. I think let's leave it that way. I need to save some of my road tiles so we can actually go ahead and get the motorway at some point. Now it starts to make sense to get a motorway that crosses everything. Now what is this going to be? Let's do that for the time being. Shall we go ahead and tie that in? I think that's going to be okay. We'll tie that one in there. I think that's okay. That's fine. Let's do that. Got a couple of bridges ready. Ooh, this guy we need to tie in. That's a big deal if we don't. So let's run it that way. And at the same time, we'll run it this way. Now we've run out of road tiles. I'll leave all of them in there. If we need anything else, we'll delete some of these tiles and we'll see how that goes. We're going to need some of them, but that's not important for us to connect straight away. Again, I'm missing tiles, but a motorway is going to be pretty important for us at this point in time. We've got signals. A motorway, I think, is going to be important. It's going to be the important next step for us. And I'm kind of tempted to start using it straight away. These guys are miles away from what's going on over here. So I'm kind of tempted to bring it in. And with these games, it's best to bring it in earlier rather than later. So we'll plop it in there and we'll tie it in straight across that way. Now what I'll do is I'll tie that one in that way and we'll... gonna do that, bring it back a little and we'll tie that one in straight over there. Oh crap, I lost the wrong thing here. I'm gonna do that and we're gonna tie that straight over there. So now I've got a motorway running straight across everything. Excellent, let's tie that one in. To be honest, let's tie this one in there and that one in here. Now we're saving more tiles basically. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rejig. Ooh, that's not what I'm after. So if I do this and we tie that in there, that's a little bit problematic. We'll tie that one in. This we can tie in over this way. That will need a little bit more to go on. Tie that in there. Okay, let's pause the game just for a second to see what's going on. We need to reconnect our motorway and now we're out of tiles. Now, this guy we can tie in. That guy we won't be able to tie in. This guy is way too far. Oh, look at this. This is this being a challenge? Oh, this guy popped in here. Okay, what I'm going to do, we have a few signals. Let's see if we add a couple of signals over here. Hang on. Can we... Oh, I've run out of road tiles. Let's see about if we can get these guys to all pass through here. This is too busy. We need better connectivity through here. What I'm interested in is if once all of these guys have in fact moved through here, these road tiles will go away and we can reuse them. We're still waiting on more tiles to be used here, or more people to be using these tiles. Oh, excellent. That's good. That's excellent. The extra 30 road tiles is exactly what I'm after. Can we... Excellent. That's exactly what I had in mind. And we put a signal in there and that should work reasonably well. Now, in over here, this way, if I do this and do that and do this and not that. That should be okay. That'll help. That should help. We can tie that one in there instead then. All of this is okay. Oh, we need to get these guys connected straight away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run it up here and run it that way so that these guys are now tied in. They ultimately want to go over here, so that's going to be just fine, I think. I think the signal over here is the right call. I'm wondering if this works, this little extra piece that I've put in here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run this over here. We'll do that. We'll say, oh, there we go. This guy, oh, you see, we're starting to run into a little bit of trouble over here. I'm gonna run these guys in here, do that, and place another signal in there. This is getting a little too bad. Okay, what's happening over here is we need these. Oh my goodness, these guys have never even been connected. Oh crap. Well, for the time being, I'm just going to tie that straight in there. I need these guys to get over here ASAP. They're struggling a little bit. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do that. We're going to get rid of this guy. I'm kind of tempted to get these guys all tied to this general direction. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Ooh, we're getting some extra tiles. Another motorway is probably about the right thing for us to do. Let's tie those in there. That's going to be okay, I think. Oh, crap. There we go. And that, you guys, is mini motorways. So we've managed to play for 63 days, have 768 commuters traveling. So 768 commuters traveled on our roads over that time. I'm a little disappointed. I've been able to get a little bit better than that. But anyway, that's the thing. Do I show you what I've got? There we go. Mini motorways. There we go. Los Angeles. What is this? Oh, we've got all kinds of different stuff that we can put in here. I'll use this as my thumbnail. Guys, so that's mini motorways. Do let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. I very much enjoy this kind of thing. Obviously, you can see lots of traffic over here that we could have dealt with a little bit better. I love it. This is the kind of soothing little puzzle type games that I do enjoy. But yeah, please do let me know what you think of it. Do you want us to play this kind of stuff on the channel? This seems like the kind of thing that is good for a live stream. But do let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Hit that like button if you've enjoyed it so that I know we can do some more of this. See you next time. Bye-bye.